Something crossed my path this morning, and I thought maybe we should talk about it. I don't know where I stand on the matter, and it has to do with the whole Baba Ijesha. Did I get that right? Baba Ijesha, whole saga and everything, sexual assault and molestation. So TAMPAN, which is the Theatre Arts and Movie Practitioners Association of Nigeria, they have come out and said that they are suspending two actresses, Iyabo Ojo and Nkechi, bless him, whom they've been advocating for this whole situation where Baba Ijesha has been charged with sexual assault. Now, these individuals, one of them pushing very, very hard, the other one actually advocating on social media, talking, well, they say, in quote, bad about the association. The association, led by Iyabo Ojo, by the way, have now come out openly, publicly, to say that they are suspending the actresses.
Okay.
And I'm wondering, if I'm advocating something on my social media, am I not going to be, can't I be awarded freedom of speech?
Okay.
You know, why can't I talk about it, and why do you have to suspend me? The association is saying that you are actually talking about a situation that's in court, which we cannot say anything about because it involves us. So it's not a balanced situation. The public jury is obviously going to sway to your direction. I don't know, I'm thinking, there's two ways to look at it, and it's very unfortunate.
I think it's a baby and bathwater kind of situation, you know. I think they should have, you know, been cautioned, maybe called for a meeting, maybe, you know, a little more conversation, which might have happened. We're not sure. It did happen.
Yeah, they said that they had warned them, and she took that warning and then slapped it in their faces that whatever, man, it's my social media. I can say whatever I want to.
That makes sense now. Makes sense because if it's about Iyabo Ojo, you know how she has some sort of a personal bias towards that particular case, and you're right, it's in court. And no matter what evidence that is available until the laws of the land have proven or have declared someone guilty, the person is still not guilty yet. At least he has been released on bail. Now, we're not saying...
Nkechi Blessing, on the other hand, is not really that directly involved. So can't she say whatever she needs to say? And why does she have to be punished?
Both cases,
both parties.
Both parties, are they, is it the same... is it the same case?
Yeah, they're referring to the same case.
To the same
they both
case.
have the same opinion. One is
so now,
involved, the other is...
if the rules, if you are in an organization, it happened, this was about the same thing that happened with Naomi Osaka. She said, I don't want to do press conferences because of the burden on my mental health. And then they said, look, if you don't do it, we'll fine you. She said, hey, I'm not interested again.
Okay.
That's it. It's very simple. So if they have given you a prior warning and said, look, okay, so because, and you can understand, they said something about the case still being in court. So please, you're a part of this organization. This person is a part of this organization. So maybe just chill it down. And you say no, then hey, you take the suspicion.
Here's an addition to that. She claims that she's never been in the association.
So
you cannot sanction me in any way.
I was actually going to ask about that.
So it's not a big deal now. It's easy now. Who claims now?
That's Nkechi Blessing. She said she's never been, I've never been a part. What association are you talking about? So why are you going to be suspending me? Suspension, whatever, what suspension? You and whose army? I don't care.
Okay, good.
Now, the unfortunate thing here is that the Yoruba Yoruba movies industry, it's kind of like a streamlined one. Where are you going to find work once they suspend you?
Well, you'd be surprised.
You do independent production.
Yes.
Because
they could decide to produce their own movies.
And which a lot of them do, by the way.
Exactly.
So, you know, these associations, I don't know how far their influence goes when it comes to deciding who or who not to act. Remember the ban that happened with the Big Seven? Then, I don't know if it was Big Five, Big Seven, or Big Nine. The RMDs, the Ramsey Noahs, the Genevieves, the Omotolas. Then, it was, what happened was that the producers and the marketers, it was the marketers that made it so. They said, look, we are not going to market any movie with this guy. So that now made it. So even independent production was a problem because the marketer was not an association.
But now distribution companies have changed. Now they're online streaming platforms.
That's the point.
Exactly.
Now they're cinemas.
So
now
that's the point.
It's not just about the open market, Iweka Road and all that.
For sure. If those, so we're saying that the power is not with the association. How far does their power reach legally? We don't know. But the distributors have enough power to
enact a ban. Then there's a good way to look at this because this could start an offset. This should start something, you know, where I don't have to be in the association. I can make my own movie. So it's a good thing. Hey, independent production for Yoruba movies, I think it's about time. And you have all the platforms that you can use to your advantage. So why not?